So we're basically just trying to confirm whether or not the problem is that it's not getting fuel, which is what we kind of guessed. So because of that, we are going to go ahead and buy a fuel pump. I'm debating whether to go to AutoZone and buy one where it's like $129 with a warranty, or I can just buy it online for literally half the price. So we'll figure that out. Either way, I'll pick this back up when we have a fuel pump and we're installing that. Okay, so we ended up finding a fuel pump. We couldn't get the lines off though, so right now we're just cutting the old lines. Then we're gonna attach the new fuel pump. Jonathan's currently taking a bath in gasoline, so that's fun.
Oh, it's freaking pouring it like all in the fucking hoodie. Nice.
All right, so Jonathan got the fuel pump in. It was leaking back and forth, but we think it's secure now. So we're gonna go ahead and test it, and hopefully it runs again.
If this thing doesn't run, then we're thinking it's fuel injectors, but yeah, we'll see. Also too, it's freaking freezing out here. Look. Hopefully the fuel pump just doesn't piss out everywhere.
Ready?
Okay, we have it connected to the battery, so hopefully it starts now. No?
It looked really good.
Okay, currently we were trying to get this started. We bought some carb cleaner and I sprayed it and we got it to kick over a little bit, so we're gonna try it again.
Ready?
Yeah. When you start, I'll spray.
Okay, so fuel pump didn't fully do the job, but it seems like it is getting more fuel now. It's just not fully getting it. So I asked around, I asked my stepdad and another buddy of mine that works on cars and things like that. So he suggested that it might be the oil filter, which is this guy right there. So if that's clogged, that's gonna make it hard for the fuel to get to where it needs to go. So I went out, I got one from AutoZone. It's only 15 bucks. I hope this is the issue and hopefully we can get her started again. So, got the old one off. It's about drained, but this gasoline, 1, is not the right color. 2, I don't know if that stuff that's in there is from this or it's from the can that I'm using. But it smells absolutely rancid. It definitely doesn't smell like gasoline anymore. Okay, fuel filter's connected. It's got the new fuel pump. I got the battery from the Q50 in. Let's try this again. Okay, so it's been a couple weeks since the last clip that I filmed for this video. However, we did figure out what the issue is with the 280ZX and why it is refusing to start. I didn't record the process, but my dad came over. Jonathan was here, of course, and we kind of went through everything, made sure that the car had spark. It does. And then again, the issue that we thought was still fuel, it not getting fuel, so we went through the process of that. We went ahead and went to the back of the car, took out the fuel cell, and looked inside the fuel tank. This is what we saw. So if you don't know what this is, just by looking at it, this is the fuel cell that goes in the gas tank. Basically, this is there to show how much gas you have in the tank. But as you can clearly see, this thing is completely rusted out. And sadly, the gas tank is no better. So basically, we got about 3 different options that we can do. One, I can find an OEM fuel tank and fuel cell. However, on eBay alone, a stock fuel cell is like $400. And I talked to some guys on the 280ZX page on Facebook asking if anybody had a gas tank for sale. A couple of them did for like $100, $200. The problem is some of them need me to pull the gas tank out myself, which wouldn't be a big deal if it was local, but some of them are in California, some are in Colorado. So a stock gas tank is going to be hard to find, but it's an option. Option 2, I was told I can take the gas tank to a radiator shop possibly, and they might be able to get it all cleaned up and looking good again. So that's an option. I already found a place that does it, and they quoted me about $100 to start out, and depending on how bad it is or if they can even fix it, the price may go up from there. And then option 3 is just replace it with a racing style fuel cell, which might be the option that I take. It just kind of depends. If I buy an aftermarket fuel cell, I can either get one that's roughly the size of the stock gas tank if I can find one, make brackets, and then put it where the stock gas tank is, or we can just store it in the trunk and it'd be nice and easy. But again, I want her to have a clean build. It's really going to depend on what her call is, because again, this is her car and everything that gets done to it goes through her first, and it requires her approval. So I need to talk to her. We need to figure out what we're going to do, but I promise by the end of this year, hopefully still within the next couple months, I will get this car up, running. The bodywork will be finished and it will be show ready. Of course, not like bagged, lowered, anything like that just yet, but enough to where we can drive it out and it still look good. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I apologize again that I could not get it running for this video, but I am determined to finish the 280ZX build at least 80% of the way through by this year, and I'm going to make it happen. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, drop a comment, leave a like, all that good stuff. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.